My dear brothers and sisters, the recent events unfolding in the UK have left many of us feeling vulnerable and confused. The riots that have erupted across the country have been fueled by lies, misunderstanding, and a deep-rooted fear of the unknown. Today, I want to address these issues head-on, explaining what really happened, why it's happening, how we can protect ourselves as Muslims, and most importantly, how we can contribute to peace and unity in our society. The tragic incident that sparked these riots occurred on July 29, 2024, when a stabbing in Southport claimed the lives of 3 innocent children. This event was horrifying and heartbreaking, and it's natural that it provokes strong emotions. However, in the aftermath, false information began to circulate, claiming that the attacker was a Muslim immigrant. This was a deliberate lie, spread by those with an agenda to incite hatred and division. It's crucial to understand that these claims were quickly debunked by the authorities. The name that was spread online was completely false, and the attacker's identity had nothing to do with the Muslim community. Despite this, far-right groups seized upon these rumors to fuel their narrative of hate, leading to the violence we are now witnessing. As Muslims, we must always strive for the truth. The Quran teaches us, "O you who have believed, if there comes to you a disobedient one with information, investigate, lest you harm a people out of ignorance and become, over what you have done, regretful." Quran 49:6. This verse reminds us of our duty to seek out the truth and avoid spreading misinformation, especially when it can lead to harm. The riots we see today are not just about one tragic event. They are the result of years of growing fear and resentment, which have been manipulated by those who seek to divide us. Far-right groups have been spreading narratives that blame Muslims and immigrants for the challenges facing the UK. They use moments of crisis to amplify these messages, hoping to turn public opinion against our community. This fear of the other is not new. Throughout history, communities have been scapegoated in times of difficulty, but we must remember that this is not the way of Islam, nor is it the way of a just society. Our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to treat all people with respect and dignity, regardless of their background or beliefs. It's also important to recognize the role that misinformation plays in these situations. Social media platforms have made it easier than ever for false information to spread, and this can have dangerous consequences. We must be vigilant in what we consume and share online, always checking the accuracy of the information before passing it on. In these challenging times, protecting ourselves and our families is of utmost importance. Here are some practical steps we can take. 1. Stay informed. Ensure that you are getting your news from reliable, verified sources. Avoid platforms or individuals known for spreading misinformation, and educate others in your community about the dangers of believing everything they see online. 2. Build strong community ties. Strengthen your bonds with your neighbors, both Muslim and non-Muslim. A united community is a safe community. Participate in local events, support each other, and foster an environment of mutual respect and understanding. 3. Emergency preparedness. Have a plan in place for your family in case of an emergency. This might include knowing the safest routes in and out of your neighborhood, keeping important documents safe, and having a list of emergency contacts. 4. Know your rights. Understand your legal rights in the UK, and if you are targeted or feel unsafe, report it to the authorities. There are organizations and resources available to support victims of hate crimes, and it's important to use these resources. 5. Spiritual strength. Turn to Allah in prayer and seek comfort in His guidance. The Quran reminds us, "And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out." Quran 65:2. Our faith is a source of strength and resilience, and in times of hardship, we must hold firmly to it. Our faith teaches us how to navigate adversity with patience and perseverance. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, faced immense challenges during his life, including persecution, exile, and conflict. Yet he always responded with wisdom, compassion, and a deep commitment to justice. In the face of the current unrest, we must embody these same qualities. Patience does not mean passivity. It means staying calm, measured, and thoughtful in our actions. It means standing firm in our faith and our principles, even when it is difficult. The Quran provides us with guidance on how to respond to those who seek to harm us. Repel evil by that deed which is better, and thereupon the one whom between you and him is enmity will become as though he was a devoted friend. Quran 41:34. This verse encourages us to respond to hatred with kindness, to rise above the anger and negativity, and to seek peaceful resolutions to conflicts. The path to peace lies in dialogue and unity. Here's how we can work towards a more peaceful and cohesive society. 1. Engage in constructive dialogue. Reach out to people in your community and initiate conversations about what is happening. Educate them about the truth and dispel the myths that are fueling the unrest. Open dialogue can build bridges and reduce fear. 2. Promote understanding and tolerance. Participate in interfaith and intercultural events. Show your commitment to the values of peace, justice, and mutual respect. By being active in your community, you can help change perceptions and promote a more inclusive society. 3. Collaborate with authorities. Work with local law enforcement and community organizations to ensure that those spreading hate are held accountable. Reporting hate crimes and supporting initiatives that combat extremism are essential steps in protecting our community. 4. Positive representation. Use social media and other platforms to highlight positive contributions from the Muslim community. Share stories of charity, volunteer work, and other acts of kindness that demonstrate the true spirit of Islam. 5. Pray for peace and unity. Lastly, never underestimate the power of prayer. Pray for the safety of all communities, for the hearts of those filled with hatred to be softened, and for peace to prevail. In conclusion, my dear brothers and sisters, we are living through challenging times, but we are not without hope. Allah is with us, and with His guidance, we can navigate these difficulties with strength and wisdom. Let us stand united, protect one another, and work tirelessly for peace. Remember, indeed, Allah is with those who fear Him and those who are doers of good. Quran 16:128.
We must remain positive. We must come together strong, hand in hand, black with white, white with black. Yeah!